Misguns tech is when you get the mythic version of these or the gold version of these, and pretty much when you're using it, it's literally like the most broken thing in the game. I'll drop a clip in here to show you guys how to do it. Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to W key, how to win games while skiing, and what are the right fights to take. So we line up perfectly with drop cow, and we're contested here. So I'm going to turn on the comms just so you guys can hear, because this matters a lot, especially when you're dropping at a spot like this, where one guy needs to go somewhere, one guy needs to, depending on who has the best drops. I'm going to turn on comms just so you guys can hear this. Maybe this kid has slightly better than me. It's 50-50 anyway. There's no gun. I'm 50-50 on the chest.
Got it?
I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I built
it. He double team man. So
I coned my teammate there so he can run since I didn't get the weapon. I kind of fucked up my drop a bit, not getting over. But I coned my teammate's head there so he can't be chased, and then I run off.
I killed one.
Flixie's killed one, so we're gonna need to try and push quick here. We see footsteps, so we know they're not pushing. We know they're not rezzing yet.
I have 2 guns. They're rezzing probably. One of them doesn't have one.
Oh yeah, they're running around.
I have 2 guns only. One of them is here in the MR.
Rezzing now, rezzing now, rezzing now. The bot just dropped me down.
I don't know where the steps are.
The bot dropped me down.
Fighting Victor coming behind you, Vic. You go kill one.
Nice.
Only one at the gun.
Play slow, play slow, play slow.
Kill 2.
Nice, going.
All dead.
And he just wipes the whole team, because that's normally just what he does. Okay, right here we're about to hear a reboot, and we decide, okay, let's pad on this as 3 kills. The only unfortunate thing is that we have coins, so they know we're going to be coming for them, but we should be on them pretty quickly. See, I spot the kid gliding there, and I know, okay, so his teammate's going to be the furthest back. They insta-glided down. There's not 100% chance I catch this kid because I have no movement. But I can at least catch maybe the back 2. Okay, we spot the second rebooter there. So we know one kid's got to be swimming on the left, and there's one kid close, and the third kid's running right now. So he keeps on swimming. We need to slow him down. And I'm beaming this kid so he can use all his mats, so we can kill him. I decided to leave it to my teammates and try and chase the last kids. These are the freest kills you're going to get in a lobby. So we pick off 1 here. We're pretty dead side, so we don't expect to be third pied. They have 100% fought here. We're scouting for the other kids, but we kind of realize it's a lost cause, so we're going to move on to the next fight. So we're going to go to bunker. We have A rank, so we're going to open the A chest. We're going to get Flixie second mist, and then we're just going to key from there. What we maybe should have done here is upgraded it to the mythic ones by taking those mist gauntlets, and then we could have done the mist gauntlets tech. The mist gauntlets tech is when you get the mythic version of these or the gold version of these, and pretty much when you're using it, it's literally like the most broken thing in the game. I'll drop a clip in here to show you guys how to do it. This is slightly a misplay from us. We are padding on island, and we're like, okay, we know we can reach here, so we can hit the flying thing and fly up, but we have coins, so they spot us and are looking towards us. So but we're about to come into Renderson here, so we see he's there, and he spots us and he shoots us at the sky. See, this wouldn't be the best fight to take for your average player, but we know we have the loot and we know we can win the fight, so we rush towards him here. We get 3 dashes before we go up, and then we just hit rift on their head. Make sure we're full HP and we're ready to go. We rift on their head. We realize all 3 are together. We box up and reset quick, and then I decide to dash up. Once I hit the flying thing, so I use that to get up. I'm trying to look for my teammates here, slow the fight down. My teammates are just going up, so I'm going with him. This guy has invis coins, so I'm playing a bit safe here. I realize I can chop him out. We don't get a pump because of it. I'm going to spawn my teammate here. I missed my shots. His teammates are running. There's one more camping still, so he gets beamed and we chase him. Guys, something to remember is that an average player really shouldn't take this fight. We're just really aggressive, and we know how good we are and how confident we are. So we're taking fights that aren't necessarily to our advantage. But it's just a lot of it's just confidence and like having the loot and knowing what you can and can't take. Right here, this wouldn't be a beneficial fight for an average player to take because we forced on them. Okay, we hit the island rift here, and we're looking for players to key. Everyone's dead around us, and we also know we have coins, so people are going to be avoiding us. We're looking for anyone lurking here. We're not really spotting anyone for a bit. I'm going to skip forward a bit here, and people decide to key us because they want the coin. I did get a bit surprised there. They should have probably hit me harder. So I realized, okay, they're really trying to key hard. So I start to play slow, pop my big, and take my time. Because I know they're rushing. I decide to misclog up here, but Flixie wants to box up. I'm slowly building up here, using my mythic AR, playing slow. I know they're going to be aggressive. We're taking our time here, resetting. Vico's popping a big. Okay, we're getting ready to make a play here. They start to slow down the fight. So it's our chance to speed it up here. I get pumped here. And then I think we decide once I pop this big, we're going to go up. Flixie's looking for a chop, I think. And I think I decide to go up whilst he's chopping. No, so he's trying to chop it here, but the guy's dropping to reconnect. I chop it out. Again. I'm playing the side of my AR. This is what the supporting player is in the trio, guys. Because when you're IGLing, and necessarily I'm not the greatest fighter anymore, but I know my teammates are amazing fighters, so I'm playing support him here. I'm taking bloom fights to this AR. I'm just trying to get damage so they can win the fight, because I know I can live. So right here, okay, I hit a kid 40 white, hit the kid 40 again. I've just done 80 right before this got chopped, so I know all of them are decently low. My teammate's getting 2v1'd here. Flixie gets hit hard, so I'm looking to support him, just spraying for him. So I hit the kid 50 white, I know my teammate's still pressuring, so I'm spraying, get the kill, just playing to support my AR. Because this is an undervalued role in fights. And we clean up the fight here. And remember guys, this is an undervalued role. Knowing your role, knowing what you need to do in fights, knowing you don't have to full piece someone to win the fight. A lot of the time, what I look for going into a fight is, in this situation we got keyed, right? But in a situation where I'm keying someone, I know, okay, I need to create angles, try and cut people off from their teammates. Because what happens is, like, if you guys have ever played realistic 2v2s or played tokens, right? What happens is that players are split from each other. And the end goal is to either get together or everyone takes their 1v1s. And that's what I want. Because I can just box up and play to support my teammate winning the fight. And because of that, their teammate is either going to rush to them to help the kid I'm spraying, or I'm spraying my teammate, or he's going to drop down on me and get aggressive and make a mistake because he knows his teammate is getting fucked. So that's the overall goal here. But knowing your role in a fight and knowing you don't have to full piece someone is a really important thing. Right here, I did no piece. All I did was spray, take angles, take a different angle to my teammates, and try and pressure and help my teammates win the fight. Which is a lot of which the IGL should be doing in fights. He's not the guy who should be full piecing or hitting a max. So my teammates go for a 3-2-1 here. I'm not with them. But a big tip, which you'll see in this fight, is that my teammate gets hit, but he has the mark perk. So we can spot the kid here, and they're in really bad terrain. So a lot of the time we can just spray. You see, we just spray this kid, and he has no idea what's going on. He thinks he can hide in the bush. Again, this kid's marked, so I'm just spraying and spotting him, and he can't see me. I'm in a bush. It's really important to, you know, be aware of your perks and make sure you are the one not in this situation getting screwed over. This right here, guys, is a good example of when to not take a fight and knowing when to disengage. So my teammates called to push this fight. I know it's two teams, but I thought they wanted to do it anyway. But once we realize it's two teams and it's not a beneficial fight for us to take and we should chill, we immediately disengage and go back to our loot. Immediately. This is immediate disengage. Also, another good point to add to this is that it's important to follow the shot caller. No matter what call the shot caller makes, a bad play can become a good play just because everyone's listening in and everyone's trying to achieve that dream.
Okay, fuck it, let's go.
We can play
Yeah,
some again.
Body.
I'm cloaking upwards.
Yeah, we shouldn't die here. Don't forget that.
Dying.
There's more than one
Good
team.
team,
There's one.
good team.
I'm
We
not
should go
fighting
off.
this.
We should go off. We should go off.
I'm
Go
not
back to our
fighting this
boxes.
at all. I'm just going back.
Going back to our boxes.
So Flixie makes the call here to go and he makes the call to leave. And it's okay to do that. Okay, right here, we realize, okay, this is a really good zone because it's pulled completely back to dead side. And I realize, okay, we should start setting up for high ground and start abusing our ARs. We have to prepare to win the game here. We've done our keying. I have 1 kill. And we need to set up for endgame here. So right now, I'm setting up my base whilst I'm waiting for kids to come from dead side and we can get our refarm off. My teammate is currently refarming for me. I'm making a very big base so we can control high ground here. The reason we want to base up here is because we're a bit off edge, but we're not completely on dead side. So what we call this here, this is our old Blood X line, we're on inner line here. So you see, we're off congestion, but we can still spray congestion and get kills. So right here, but we have access to rotate deeper. So right here, we have another dash blob, and we also have mist. So the plan here is, okay, let me do ramps towards zone, like dead side, and if it pulls max, what's going to happen is, we're just going to dash off those ramps, or mist off those ramps, depending on what's the best rotate. And then because we're higher up and further towards the zone, we're going to be able to get there much quicker, and we'll be able to control height on all of this zone. I've invested 500 brick into this, or else my teammates refarmed it for me. Okay guys, I'm going to have you listen to my comms before this rotate, just so you guys can hear how to get your teammates ready and like what my planning is.
Behind us is Raven. I got
Get down left.
I think, one.
25, 70.
Come, everyone come. Dash off, you can dash off, Flixie, we're going to miss one. Yeah, go.
I've missed farm as well, but.
Okay, so we decided to insta miss form. I jump off as far as possible so I can go further. They dashed once, so they
I
can
love
go
how
further.
he had the same idea
And-
of dashing and then miscloaking.
And then from here, I'm like, okay, we wanted to get this position here, but we realized we're beaten to it. So we change our mind quickly because we're one of the first people to rotate. We have this time to change our mind. Like, okay, we could still force on these kids, but they're in center, so they're not going to pull. So we decide, okay, make the very quick decision. Okay, we're going to go there. I'm going to build a ramp base again. We probably should have realized this quicker, but it's okay. We build up ramps here. We're trying to use too many mats because the refarm's not going to be available this time. We usually about 300 mats here, and I look for refarm anyway. And I connect us, and I'm looking for refarm, but there's not really any. So now I'm leaving it to my fraggers to look for kills really, and I'm kind of spotting our rotate and making sure no one's coming on our dead side. So you're gonna see me here spot to the left to make sure people aren't flanking us, and we can have our left side rotate if needed. I'm just put my teammates spraying here because I have the mythic AR, and then I'm gonna go back and spot dead side. It's important to have that clear head to know, okay, let's stop looking here, let's start looking here to what's important to our game. So right here, I'm spraying with my teammates, but you'll see in a second here, I stop and I make sure to have a clear head and look around as the IGL. It's really important to have this clear-headedness, so I'm trying to make sure here, okay, there's no one who could potentially ramp us or miscloak up on us or wrap dead side around us, because we want to hold this side of zone, really, so we can have access to it later if we have to rotate insta. So if zone was to pull here or anywhere here, we could have access to take this. We can't stop people getting to these areas right here, okay? But we can stop them early enough so we can still play for these positions. Right here, we kind of missed the timing, which is our mistake, and my mistake as an IGL. So right here, we see a team wrapping dead side. They're trying to, we're spraying them and forcing them to box on edge and not go any deeper. I get the kill on him here, and we're trying our best to get the finish. See, I'm using that clear head. I'm checking behind us, making sure we're not getting ramped. And we're getting ready for next rotate. You hear me say get ready to miscloak off. Okay, we decide here. This is a discussion. I'll let you guys hear this, what we were planning to do. I said the same thing from the start, what we should do on this zone pool. And just wait.
I'm gonna go early, I swear we just play late and get out of the case.
We need to listen. This is what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna wait. People are gonna make second heights, and we're gonna ramp off. I think. Quick discussion. That took 5 seconds to understand what we were doing. Right here, there's no second heights yet, really, and a lot of the server's gonna come from this side. So if we wait, a lot of people are gonna base up higher, and then we can ramp them or miscloak above them, so we can naturally create our high ground and not spend as many mats and still be higher. Off, I think. These guys on opposite are trying to hold it, by the way. 50. So I'm shooting them a bit, trying to grief their mats and understanding where their position is. You can see me about to mark them. Okay, I marked them and saw they're here. This is going to cost them a lot to play this high ground. So I can go here and play it much easier than them being here. They'd have to invest a lot. They're gonna have to invest so much. I mean, they can, but they're just gonna have to invest a lot.
Well, we can just retake it later. So
Bro,
retaking height is
listen,
so...
just listen. We're just gonna miscloak and we're gonna build off ramps off the side. Okay. I calm my teammates down and I tell them exactly what we're going to do. So right here, we just want to spray as many people as possible, try and get a kill if we can with our AR, and then force people to ramp there.
Kids burning below us. Yeah, they're getting key.
So here, look, my second height is starting to be created. They're not in yet, but they're going to end there. I decide, instead of playing high ground there, to just miscloak deep. Because my second height's not been created quick enough, and zones started to move, and it could get dangerous. I full go dead side, I greed it, I build wood. And now if zone pulls to me, I have the possibility of building up. I make a 2x2, and now, because I've made this 2x2 and people are still rotating in, I have the ability to spray with my teammates and maybe potentially get a couple kills. My teammate gets in here and he has the coin, so he's going to be healed. So now we just start spraying our ARs. I get a kill here. And I tell him, let's keep looking on the left here.
You want to key it?
We kill one from the other team as well. Now we know it's 2 duos. Now it's a solo and a duo. And we decide we should push. You hear a comm I say is a lot is play for the body. Right here we didn't, but a lot of the time you need to be happy with just getting one body. Flixie's calling to play for height here, but I'm saying they have it. But I'm going to turn up my comms now, guys, so you can hear my thought process here. I have 2 big stew medalists.
Let's make space, no? We have 500 watts.
Just scouting home, let's just chill for a bit.
You don't want to make space, right?
Just chill. Chill.
Hardy.
We're just going to Okay, right here, just to talk about what happened right there. I'm telling him chill, because he's talking too much. He has an issue where he struggles to relax a bit. And you hear our coach say hardy. That's a word we use when he's talking too much and that he needs to calm down and relax. It's a specific word we've designed, so when you hear this, he knows he needs to be quiet. Bro, what are you doing?
I just wanted the wall was one HP.
Miscloak. There's a big importance of having clear comms in endgame and having just one sole shot caller. You can listen to others' opinions, but they can't cloud the comms. Got mirror height.
Watch out.
So right here, we have a perfect miscloak. I realize this instantly based on their top. I'm going to go back just so I can show you this again. We get the kills here. I see height. I see their top. I look at the zone. I know we have the easiest mirror of all time. I'm just going to wait for zone to move, and eventually we're going to miscloak. They start spraying us, by the way, because he builds out. That's why I said let's just chill. We miscloak a bit earlier. We could have waited a little bit longer. And I'm going to miscloak here. And I elevate up. I land 1 above low ground. Make a 2x2. A person lands in my teammate's box. We get him out and start rezzing. And I hold the people off.
I'm getting hit. I'm not getting hit anymore.
It's important realizing rank up, because right there we were calling for him to be healed by it, but we've already used it. We get 2 kills here just by kids who have no mats running on our wall. We get this, and I'm calling, okay, guys, we're going to miscloak, and I go for a mirror again. I know he's going to have a chance to shoot me here, so I land further down, and I make the 2x2. So we have space to heal and time to make plays and move to zone. Okay, we see the zone pool here. We have dashes. So I say, okay, let's wait here. I'm not seeing anything here. I'm scouting height. I decide to dash. I know they're on left side. We might get hit here, but now we are not in the best spot here because height is going to start pressuring us. We're not mirroring them. We're center zone, and there's potential we could also be pre-edited from our position. So I'm about to call what we're going to do here. I don't even know what I said. I'm just going to listen. Everyone be quiet, okay? We can tank here and med mist and play for height, okay? Just hype for them. Okay, the call is we're going to med mist and flank them, and I'm going to bait that we've rotated. So right here... Don't do anything now. Don't do anything. So this is me here baiting that I'm rotating. You can't really see what's going on here. Sit in the back, we're going to med mist. And now we're going to run... Are they ready? Yeah, I knew it was open here, but my teammate built a cone. They didn't see me. I didn't want to build a cone. This is where it gets a bit fucked. We shouldn't have built there. Chill. Because now they could potentially spray us. In the very back. Come. They spot us, but one thing they can't stop here, they can't stop us beaming them.
I think now. Spray top one, spray top
Top
one.
kid.
Drops, 40. There's med going. I'm gonna land front, I'm gonna land front.
I realize this may not be the best time to land. We still could have gone for it and forced it, but instead, I realize how good maps we have and we don't have to make the play just yet.
I'm not playing for it. I'm not playing for it.
Hey, let's
I've
go
used
front.
them there,
I've
I've used them
cat
there.
match, I've cat match.
You see, he's calling his cap mats. We do not have to force this.
No cloak, no cloak, no cloak.
He no longer has a cloak, so we can't get on high ground like that. We have dashes still, though.
Go from back, go from back, go from back, and we spray. It pulls back, it pulls back, it pulls back. Look at the whole top. Spray, spray.
We go for a height chop here, and the only reason this doesn't work is because Flixie is looking somewhere else when he should be on me.
Dropping, we're dropping, we're dropping, we're dropping.
I'm looking for me.
Drop, just drop, just drop.
They connected here because we haven't chopped quick enough.
They're connecting, they're connecting.
And we're not spraying out the connection.
No, they're connected.
Now this is in a really scuffed position. We failed the height take. Now, this is a really important thing for IGLs is, okay, when we fail the height take, what do we do now? One of two things need to happen. These are game-winning moments. We just failed the game-winning moment. But this is another chance for the game-winning moment. What are we going to do? We either need to force low ground or force high ground. And we have enough mats to live for a bit. So I think what we're going to decide to do here is play our mats for a little while. And I think and in our head, we know it's been the same team since first moving. So they shouldn't have too many mats. Right here, I'm running, I'm building, I'm elevating up to get off. I make a 2x2. I need my teammates to heal. They drop me hards, and we keep scouting height.
Yeah, they have nothing. We should just keep shooting.
We make the comm, they have nothing because they've been tarping for so long. So I'm gonna keep tarping ahead and look with my AR.
40, that's left, there's no match.
See, they have no mats. So I dash up, not the best dash, and I miss cloak up, and we should have it from here. This here maybe wasn't the best play, but this is like landing on head. This kind of brings me back to Katana. So we make space here, and we start spraying our ARs. The game should be won from here.
We need cage.
We want more kills, so we drop down. And this is where, if you aren't a really good team, this play should not be made. Because anyone right here can miss cloak up and take height from you. This team decides to miss cloak up and take height.
He's miscloaking on height, miscloaking on height, miscloaking on height, guys. Miscloaking on height, miscloaking on height.
I chase him. I shouldn't have gone to sky limit.
I'm on his head, I can't.
Maybe not. If he stops building there and shoots me, I may die. But I get the cone off here and start pressuring him.
150, 150, 120.
He's miscloaking.
We're blocking it. We can kill him. I'm going down.
Right here, I think I died to him and I leave it to my teammates.
Yeah, I died.
Here's the pool outlaw shotgun.
100 mats, drop the 100 mats behind you.
I drop mats and I drop my AR.
30 seconds.
My teammate has a good chance to win this game.
Let's stop fighting on no gun.
Flixie's griefing the other teams whilst my teammate plays high ground and plays heal off.
You could play, if you drop him the...
Flixie above you.
Above me. I'm playing time. 120.
Chug jug, yeah.
That's a tree. I knocked one of them. I'm playing for my
There's
body.
a chug jug there. They're gonna have
There's a
some more
back
healer.
They're going for the chuck. They took it. You're gonna win. On God, you're gonna win. Let's go back and look for arcades.
You can dash as well. Yeah.
It's another guy you live. That's another one.
One
Top
good
three.
gun up, one
It's
good
another
gun.
solo.
Okay, we see a kid gets knocked to zone
It's knocked to stop.
and gets finished. We know there's not a huge chance he wins this heal off unless they tanks a lot of zone.
5 seconds on the right.
We find a misform so we know he can negate
You'll be able to pop it.
his ticks.
On you, on you, on you.
Above you.
And the kid lands his box, no heal off, and Vico hits a really good shot. If you guys like what you're watching, keep an eye on my YouTube channel and subscribe.